What's going on YouTube? Mr. Moss here, and I just wanted to let you guys know about my giveaway. All you have to do to enter is subscribe, of course, like this video, and then of course comment Moss, M-O-S-S, one letter at a time. You'll see that in the pinned comment right below. Also note that you can do this in every single one of my videos to enter as many times as you want. I think I got like 300 videos, so you can do it in 300 videos. Alright guys, enjoy the video. Peace. What's going on YouTube? Mr. Moss here, and today we're going to see what it would be like if Barry Sanders were in today's NFL. Now, obviously you can get him in mud, but I wanted to start a redemption series, see if some of the greatest players from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s could all be in today's NFL. So we're going to start this one off with Barry Sanders. He only had a 9-year career, but it was an incredible career at that. Obviously deserves going into the Hall of Fame. So we're going to see what his stats are like. Trucking is pretty low, but everything else is on the upside. We will boost some of his stats beyond the 99 mark because Barry Sanders was just insane. So ball carrier vision is going to a 110. He's not going as high as superstars. The elusiveness, though, is going to a 115 because if you've ever seen Barry Sanders highlights, you would know that it should be that high. And the agility is going to be at a 110. So he is going up over 99. I'm not going to do that with every single player in the redemption series, but Barry Sanders was like a godly running back in the NFL. So let's look at the stats right here. Let's look at the beginning of the game right now, and we're going to have him play the Buccaneers, who are playing with the old school jerseys. So Jameis Winston, he's not actually doing bad right now. He's dotting up twice underneath, just playing the small ball game, but Jameis Winston can go up top with a pass, and there he's not going to be able to because we're going to get the sack in, but he has an extremely strong arm. But it's about Barry Sanders right now, and wisely enough, they are going to kick it out of bounds. Now, I want to make sure that as I give Barry the ball right here, he gets outside, breaks the tackle, goes out of bounds. I want to try to recreate a Barry Sanders type of run here. So I would like to go backwards, lose some yardage, big catch right there by Barry, lose some yardage, and then try to get a big gain after that, maybe a 20-30 yard gain, because that's what he was famous for. He obviously had great elusiveness, made the spin move. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. 3 tackles, 3 broken tackles down the sideline. No one's catching this because he's got the speed. That's the touchdown right there. No flags on the field, 3 broken tackles just like that. Barry Sanders is real. But like I was saying before, he really interrupted me with a 70-yard touchdown. I want to try to go backwards on a play, try to get the touchdown with that, because that's what he was known for. I think he had the most Q&A. I think if you guys can find this one, he lost more yardage as a running back than any other running back in the NFL history. So obviously his net gain of rushing yards is way up there, but I know he lost a ton of yards. Here we go again. Barry breaking tackles, breaking 2 tackles. Let's go. Ball carrier vision, agility, everything's out there. And elusiveness, that's got to be a late hit. That's got to be a late hit. If you can't take the man down, that's what you got to do, that grimy stuff right there. We're going to go to screen underneath. Barry Sanders, 18 seconds left in the clock. Let's go. Get around. This is too easy. He's got 2 more. Oh, wait. I did not notice that there were any players there. I was going to go celebrate in the middle of the field. So we're going to have to do this one again up the gut. Nice dive up the middle. So Barry Sanders and his squad, he's playing with no Calvin Johnson here. No Herman Moore because this is new stuff. But if he would have played with Calvin Johnson, Megatron, as he's going to try to break tackles right there, but can't do it. 2:55 left in the third quarter. Megatron, Barry Sanders, Matt Stafford throwing the ball. Here we go. Wait, we're not losing any yards. We're going to use that stiff arm and the spin move. Stay in bounds. We might have gotten that one too. But he's got, Barry's real. Unbelievable. 6 yards after contact right there. But everything's been, I think, on passing, so he hasn't even had too many rushing attempts, because I just looked at it right there, and it says that his rushing game hasn't been too much, but that's because he's been getting screens out here. Big broken tackles right there, going out of bounds, and everyone knows he's good for the for the spin, but not the stiff arm. Showing it off right there. So here we go. Barry Sanders. Losing yards. Let's see if I can do it. He's locked up. He's locked up to the left. He's locked up to the right. He's locked up the middle. He's going backwards. He's lost about 40 yards, and he does not have 150 speed. So we're just going to have to use this as a normal player. And now we're going to have to, we're cutting it back up the middle at the 40 to 30. 25-20. Barry Sanders is gone after losing 30 yards on one play. He does not get tackled. That's what he did all the time. Sometimes the gamble did not pay off. But in this time and many times throughout his career, it did. So Most Q&A, how many yards does Barry Sanders have on his career for rushing? Not receiving or anything like that, just the rushing. But like I was saying before, as Jameis Winston's not giving up here, even though they're getting curd right now, he's only 5 of 9 in this game. Imagine having Megatron going up top, and then the running game, the threat with Barry Sanders underneath as they go up top. Speaking of that right now, big deflection right there, going up to Mike Evans. Mike Evans normally coming down with that kind of play right there, but who is this going up top? Lawson, Kevin Lawson at that. And then last second, I mean, Evans had that ball, and then last second, he just pulls the elbows back and knocks that ball loose. Up the gut now with the run game. 3rd and 2, smart play right there, giving it to Doug Martin. Make sure you convert on 3rd down. And now they're going to take another shot, and this time he's got him beat. And last second, Kevin Lawson again with the swat. This time he was beat. He had to make up on that play right there. Watch, last second. Oh, maybe he wasn't beat at all. He just kind of looked it in the play, but he catches this ball, Evans, and then he last second gets his hands in there, swats it away. So Jameis Winston is not getting the deep ball going the way he would want to make it happen. And that's because I'm hitting that swap button, not trying to pick it off against these guys, especially Mike Evans. Because, I almost picked it off right there, though. Almost picked it off. But against Evans, you don't want to try to pick that ball off. You just literally want to hit him in the air or try to swat it out of his hands. Jameis Winston driving down the field a little bit more now. First reception right there. 3rd and 7. 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning right now. We are curring, but they got to get a nice pass outside wide, and they are going to get out of bounds. So can Jameis get on the board? Maybe get an onside kick. Maybe do something. Now he's starting to get comfortable. It's a little bit late, though, but work the underneath game. That's what he should have been doing. And wisely enough, gets rid of the ball just as, oh, wait, that's going to be 6. That's going to be 6. He got rid of the ball just as the sack was coming in. Preserved that yardage. It was very important not to make it 3rd and 8. Instead, it's 3rd and 1. He can go underneath, does right there, and then all of a sudden, he just leaves it up to his receiver to do the rest of the play. And that was a great block, as you see right there, putting him right on his backside. Easy run for the touchdown, all because of the great block and the great patience by Jameis Winston. So, onside kick. Let's see what happens. We're bobbling it around. Can't make it happen. So, we got 1:35 left on. Can we get Barry one more? A 4-touchdown day. That's pretty nice for Barry. What a terrible pass, though. That is a terrible pass by Matthew Stafford. This is a game again. Barry's going to catch him. Try to swat it from behind, but he's too slow on the play. He had to come all the way from the secondary at that point because he was running in. But this is a game now. This is a game, 21-14. Onside kick again, but we're going to get it. Onside kicks are extremely hard to convert on this year. So 21-14, play it smart. No more passing the ball. Give that ball to Barry Sanders. 3 guys to take him down. Wise enough to make sure they gang tackle one of the greatest running backs of all time. The other greatest running back of all time did it in a completely different way. Barry did it with speed. He did it with elusiveness. The other guy, in my opinion, who's the greatest, also played 9 seasons, but this guy did it with power. Moss Q&A, who am I talking about? 9 seasons in the NFL, just like Barry Sanders, but he was more of a power back, and a little hint, he averaged over 6 yards on his career. 6 yards per carry. Let me know who I'm talking about. Anyway, keep moving right here. Barry Sanders doing it with the power right there. Barry Sanders just broke like 6 tackles. 4 seconds left in the game. And Barry Sanders is in the end zone for a 36-yard touchdown. I'm talking about how Barry does it with the elusiveness, but he goes north upfield right there, like a downhill running, and runs over players. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then look, 5 coming in, and 6, he just runs away from the guy, diving into the end zone. So right there, he had to use some of that power game after I alluded to another player being the power guy. Well, I mean, man, if these 2 guys played together, the guy I'm talking about who's the most Q&A and Barry Sanders, that probably would have been the greatest running back duo of all time. Split back with those 2 guys, you couldn't stop them, I guarantee it. But anyway, 28-14, Stafford made it interesting. Mike Evans couldn't get the passes up top, but Stafford throws a pick to bail the Buccaneers out. Jameis Winston's like, man, that Barry Sanders is good. Jim Caldwell running off the field right now saying, hey, everyone see Barry? Everyone see Barry? It's the last time you're going to see him. But, I mean, he's the GOAT. He at least is one of the GOATs. Look at the replays right here. Run up to the side. Like, this is the play right here, the last play of the game. To makes a guy miss right there. 3, 4, and then 5 comes in. 6, he runs away from him, diving into the end zone. But my favorite play, I was working on this play, go all the way backwards, locked up to the left, locked up the middle, locked up to the right side. So what do? You don't go down, not if you're Barry Sanders. You use the wave technique. The wave technique, I've been saying it all year for my subs. You gotta practice the wave technique, pointing out, saying, just block this guy. Someone block one guy, and we're gonna be out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Mr. Moss signing out. Peace.